Alright, Corn Man here with my sidekick Tomato Boy.
Tomato Boy here.
We're here our second time, making sure the area is secure, but also enjoying some fresh produce and good times. Back to you, Bob.
Alright, you have to spin. Alright, the superheroes of the event. Alright guys, go out and save the day. So we're at the Corn and Tomato Festival, and I've always wanted to interview a corn and tomato. What's your name?
Sophie?
Is this your first time at the festival?
Yes.
Have you always wanted to be a tomato?
Was my dream since I was a little girl.
Nice. And then we have our corn. What's your name?
Anne Marie.
Is this your first time?
Yep.
Okay. Is this your first time as a piece of corn?
Yep. That I can remember.
How's it feel?
It feels good.
Corny. And here are the masterminds of that event. Welcome to the show, ladies. So why don't you each introduce yourselves?
Sure. I'm Robin Lapidus. I am the Executive Director of the Flemington Community Partnership, which is the Flemington Improvement District.
And I'm Kathy Guzman, and I'm the Marketing and Communication Specialist for the Flemington Community Partnership. And you probably know us as Love Flemington. There we go. Love Flemington.
Yeah. And I love Flemington. My experience of Flemington was the outlets and also all of the car dealerships that you have on, I think it's 31. But I do love the flags, I have to say. And then, you know, through, I think Rotary, I came into town and I discovered some really cool happenings. You guys are a little hot spot. I love this. So what's going on?
There's so much going on, and we are so excited to be on your show today. So right now, you know, of course, this is an incredibly unique time, but I have to say there is building going on. We're every day, the Stangl Station Market gets built up, and that's going to open sometime soon when the time is right, and it's going to have food stalls, an entertainment area, and a distillery, and a more brewery, and it's right next to Lone Eagle Brewery, and it's really exciting. We have new owners at Liberty Village, and they've come to meet us, and they want to turn Liberty Village back into the kind of destination it was in the past. So it right now we're talking about all the possibilities, but it could be something, we expect that it will be something really exciting in the near future.
Nice. Now, Kathy, you guys, you know, running all the events and marketing them, how many events? I mean, I'm throwing this at you. How many events do you have a year around? A lot.
Let's see, the calendar that we had planned for the whole year probably had somewhere between 50 and 75 events, Robin. Yeah, a lot. From great big events like our corn, tomato, and beer to smaller events like open mics that happen every week. And we can't wait to get back to that. But in the meantime, we're really proud of the way our community has moved their stuff online. We have cooking classes online and art classes online, and there's a lot of great stuff happening. So we're getting along now, and we're excited for the time when everybody can be together again.
Yeah. And, you know, I want to say, so I get your emails, which everyone, you have to subscribe to their emails. And I'm telling you, I live in Bordentown. It takes me about 45 minutes to get to Flemington. Means you're not far from Princeton. Right. And you're everybody, it's like they're having fun with this quarantine, being out of the box and thinking. So just give our viewers like what's going on. They're really being creative with what's happening.
Yeah.
So for example, Hardy's Coffee Roasters, with a really fabulous little coffee shop, they decided that they would roast up as many beans as possible, and they created a campaign which was they wanted to sell 1,000 bags that they would either deliver to you in Hunterdon County or express mail, and that would keep their employees employed for the next month. And they got I believe that they reached their goal, and that was a terrific way of doing what they were doing. Other businesses have taken online. So, for example, Chirp, which is a place where kids and adults go to make stuff. It's a maker space, and it's awesome. They have built a plushie or a stuffy kit at home, and if you buy a kit, they send it to you or deliver it to you. Then they send one to the local hospital for people in the hospital.
Wow, that, like, I just got the chills. That's, you know, it's just, and they're small businesses. These are not like multi-million-dollar companies. These are mom and pop shops that have to show up every day to open their doors to generate revenue. Wow. You know, it's amazing. I know, Robin, like, as far as like the community, you guys are doing some kind of cool campaigns with your Love Flemington. Tell everyone.
Well, so we realized right away that we had to change our website. So our website, which normally is for visitors and tourists and neighbors to get information about events and businesses, we just took down everything. We went straight to who is open today and what are they doing, and can you see their menu, and can you buy a gift certificate from them for some future use? You know, how do we keep people in business today with all of today's challenges? So we did that, and then we also, people started coming to us. This has been a time of incredible partnership and collaboration and creative out-of-the-box thinking. So one of our t-shirt makers said, we want to do a t-shirt campaign, and 50% of all the sales we'll give to small businesses that had to shut down, like hairdressers and boutiques and service people. So we have a Love Local campaign. It was Kathy's brilliant idea.
Kathy, quick point. With my finger.
Thank you.
That one.
Kathy in the middle.
She came up with this idea that we should really be promoting Love Local. So we did a line of t-shirts, sweatshirts, tank tops, long sleeve shirts. They're so awesome. And Farmers Insurance bought 30 pieces of clothing for their staff to wear. And we will have a small grant program, which is something our organization does regularly, to give the money to the businesses that have been completely shut down. I mean, completely shut down means you really can't even sell your service online. Some of our retailers can sell items online, but if you're a if you're a salon, it's really impossible. So we are just hoping people will buy gift certificates and buy our sweatshirts.
Yeah, I know. And Kathy, as communications, you're talking to a lot of them. What's the spirits like in Flemington?
I'm really impressed with how our businesses have pivoted. It's amazing. It's amazing. Our restaurants have changed their model. They've changed their menus. So instead of it going a la carte, now they have a family menu. So you can pick, for $60 or $75, get a takeout meal for the entire family. They've changed to contactless pickup and delivery, where you pay by credit card. They open your car door, they'll put it in the back. They have changed so rapidly. It's really, really impressive. They're also doing a lot for the community. A lot of the restaurants have distributed to Hunter Medical Center. And they're also coming up with creative ways to help. Our brewery, Lone Eagle, is doing this super cool thing where they're creating their own brew, and all the proceeds of that special brew are going to be going back to people most at need in the community. And that is specifically for restaurant and service workers. Correct, Robin? Yes.
Correct.
Yeah. So there's just a lot going on. There's some other ones that can we give a shout out to some of these other ones that are on my list?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. WBM, who's one of our big manufacturing companies, so not a big name that you might know of, but actually a big business in town. They donated to our OEM and to the hospital masks and gloves, large supply of that. Yep. We had a local property owner who doesn't want his name mentioned, but who has bought thousands of dollars of gift certificates from the local businesses, and he's distributing them back. So it's been amazing what they've been doing.
I know, you're getting emotional, and
I joked to Robin. I said, I just can't cry.
No, and
I'm not crying, but it's just
you're crying because it's heartwarming.
It's
heartwarming that the small businesses are sticking up for the small businesses.
Yep.
They're saying, hey, we got you. We can stay open. We're going to make a beer and we're going to help out your servers. I mean, what's not to get emotional about?
Yeah.
So who else got it more?
Right.
Go ahead, Robin.
Even our, we have, even some of our, you also have to understand, for these business owners, it's really hard to have table service, that you fine dining, white tablecloth, table service, and all of a sudden the next day you're a drive-through operation with contactless, putting food in containers and in somebody's car. And, that's something large chains spend a fortune trying to, understand what's the best mechanics for doing that. So that is why we're so amazed by our restaurants. But one particular restaurateur who's gotten a great family menu and is doing really well, he went and bought gift certificates to the local boutique stores that can't be open. He feels very blessed to be open, so he bought those and he randomly gives them out to people who are buying dinner. So, it's been all in. And we know you interviewed Jim Gano, our crown trophy guy, who is always doing good works, and came up with those signs for the hospital, and that's really, he's awesome. Actually, our t-shirt maker happens to be his son, so it's a family thing.
That works.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you
have more people want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, there are. Well, I hope I didn't miss anybody, and I probably did. I mean, overall, everybody's just been so amazing, but just the way that these guys have pivoted and have given back has just been incredible. Spirituality, which is one of our fitness studios, they put their entire program online and they're offering it for $1. So if you're stuck at home and you want to work out, they have coaching, they have cooking, they have all these online classes, they have live classes, and it's $1 for 30 days. And it's an amazing, amazing program. Main Street Manor, which is our flagship bed and breakfast in town, a beautiful place. Unfortunately, right now, they don't have any clients. And Tim has turned around and created Cooking with Tim, which is 4 days a week, 1 o'clock, the best cooking show. He's entertaining. He gives a shout out to other people in the community, and it makes me so hungry every time I watch it. It's the highlight of my day. It's like my break every day is to watch Cooking
we'll
with
have
Tim.
to have him on our show.
You have to have him on your show. But he's
That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, he's terrific.
Yeah. Hook it up.
Okay, good.
I have to say, I love hanging out with you guys at your events. You do a brilliant job with it. You've really taken the downtown Flemington area and made it a destination for families. Like I remember your orchestra series or jazz series this summer?
Yeah.
So jazz, let's really talk about what that is. It's jazz, right? So you had every age demographic there, from millennials to 35-year-olds, 42-year-olds, and you had your elderly as well as little kids came out and they were enjoying themselves. And I just thought, what a great way to resurge the jazz music. I love jazz, but it has a connotation, but everyone was there and they were really, it was cool. It was awesome. Good job.
Thank you. We've developed a really strong cultural events community.
Yeah.
And I think that we can bring that online for the time being while everyone is at home, and find ways to be entertaining. I mean, our message is, we really do want people to continue to support our downtown. We just have to be a virtual downtown for the time being. And, we're exploring lots of interesting ways, but again, we're so impressed by the pivoting and the creativity and the out of the box way, the drive to communicate and stay connected to each other really sort of shows who we are. I just want to say our borough council and our borough employees have done an incredible job of keeping our town going, and they've had to move to virtual meetings as well. So we're all a little new at this. You've gotten up to speed, April, really quickly.
But I always did this.
Exactly. It's true. Well, thank you for bringing us on and helping us.
Thank you.
Yeah. April, can we close by telling people what they can do to help our small businesses? Because that would just be so great.
What are you trying to take over my show? My closer. Yeah, I was just going to say, how can people help the small businesses in the community? And they don't have to live there. They can visit at a future date. So please, yes, tell everybody.
Okay, so the best place to start is loveflemington.com, which is our website. You can sign up for our emails right there on top of the website. When you go to that website, you could buy a gift certificate. Say you loved, coming to Tea Berry's Tea Room, in the past. Buy a gift certificate, have that to look forward to, or give it to a friend. There's a link that says buy a gift certificate, and it lists how you can buy a gift certificate at every single restaurant. If you live in the area, order takeout or delivery. It helps keep people employed, and it's great. I every week I'm like, where can I order from? Because I don't want to cook. And it becomes, since we're all quarantined, deciding what to eat and where to order from becomes really the highlight of the day.
I mean, I've never cooked so much in my life, and I don't like it.
I just want to interject here, for example, Platform One now has prepared meals that are fabulous restaurant quality that you can buy, and they deliver. So you can, get meals in advance and things to freeze, and that's really helpful.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought that up, because another thing that our businesses have been doing is one of our local financial services, Walkers and Associates, they are buying meals through Platform One to have delivered to the hospital. So again, that's like the hospital, the financial services company, and Platform One, everybody working together. So we just have so many examples.
You do?
Yeah. So
you know what it is? It's entrepreneurship at its finest.
Yeah.
That's really when that's how nobody would be an entrepreneur if you really knew what you had to do.
Yeah. And all our restaurants, and even some of our retail stores are doing the same thing, where they're donating back proceeds on a certain day to the hospital. So we're so proud. So so back to the website. The other thing you can do besides order a meal or buy a gift certificate is you can buy our Love Flemington gear, which 50% goes to that small business fund. And the other thing that's really helpful is if you follow any of our small businesses, just like and share their stuff, and like and share New Jersey Buzz, because they're the best for having us on. We really appreciate it.
Oh, and I'm so glad you mentioned that, because as a communications person, please do. This is not the time to be a ghost on a small business's page.
Right.
If you like their comment or their post, hit like, and even because what that helps with the algorithms and the organic reach, and even share it. That's always really good. And that's free marketing for the small businesses. So
yes, absolutely.
Thank you for bringing that up. Well, anyway, ladies, it was such a pleasure. Love Flemington and really do love Flemington. You guys are awesome. Thanks for coming on. And I look forward to more stories. So you're going to have to connect me with your people.
Thank you, April. Thank you for being one of our best fans.
No problem.
Thank you.